Currently, we are shifting our plans. That's gonna be a whole thing. Kind of crushed that dream. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to sit down and have a little chat, give some life updates, and just kind of go over what's to come in the next couple of months and just our channel schedule in general. So first off, I thought it was a good time to do this because we just finished a Disney vlog series, and in about a week and a half, we're going to be going back to Disney and starting a whole nother one. So it's going to be food and wine. It's going to be bringing our dog to his third resort. It's a new resort for him, and it's a new resort for us. We've never stayed at this resort. We have been to this resort before, but it's a bunch of new stuff, and we're really excited. The foods at Food and Wine look so good this year, so we're really excited that we're going to be trying some of those things. We already have all of the things we want to eat kind of like wrote down, so that's really exciting. Talking about that, we are getting ready to do a budget video, so I think that's going to be the next thing that you guys see, kind of me going over our budget, planning out our trip. So that's something new that I'm adding to our series, but I think it's something that could benefit some of you, and it's just fun for me to be able to just go over that. I already do it anyway, so I'm just going to sit down and share it with you guys. So that's what's coming up next week, but and that video will come out basically when we are checking into Disney. So we're really excited about a new Disney vlog series. We also are getting really busy with weddings. As soon as we come back from Disney World, like the next day, we go to Chattanooga, Tennessee and do a wedding. And I think we may have a little bit of time to enjoy that area, maybe do a hike or something. Not really sure how much time we're going to have, but we may have a little time, and we may share some of that trip with you guys. And then, like I said, wedding season is just going to get super busy as soon as Disney is over. So we're going to be really busy with that, but we're going to be sharing each week just our regular schedule, weekly vlogs, and then maybe some like shorts in between those. So I'm not really adding anything, but at the end of this video, I'm going to share a little bit of a life update, and you'll see kind of what I'm going to try to add to give you more content. Because like I said, we are very busy. We just started this new wedding videography business last year, and then I have my full-time job. So giving you more content is kind of harder, but it's something I really want to do, and I'm hoping that I can do sooner in the next couple of months. Maybe I can give you more, but for right now, this is really all I can do, is kind of the same content each week like we've been doing for the last couple of years. But yes, we're gonna have tons of content from that Disney trip, and we're bringing my sister. So recently we last minute thought, why not ask my sister to go? She has some free time, and she's never been to Disney with us, and she hasn't been to Disney since 2016. So it's going to be like a whole new thing for her. It's kind of like bringing somebody on their first Disney trip, even though it's not really her first Disney trip, because there's so many things that are new in the parks. And she's never been to Disney with us, so I think it's going to be really cool. So like I said, it's really getting busy with wedding season. As soon as we get back, we're going to have to go straight to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and then we're going to be going to Chicago for 4 days later this fall. And it's going to be probably Christmassy, and we are filming a wedding, and we have several days scheduled for the wedding stuff, but I do think we'll have a little extra time to give you some footage from that, maybe some vlogs from that time that we're there. I want to get downtown and eat a little bit of food, so if anybody has any suggestions for some food that we need to go check out, definitely let us know. We don't have a whole lot of time to ourselves for that trip, but we do have just a little extra time for Wade and I to be able to enjoy. So like I said, we're really excited to bring you guys on our Disney adventures, and then a couple of other adventures like Chattanooga and Chicago, and maybe some other stuff. I really want to get camping this year. I don't know how much time we're gonna have, but I really want to go camping before it's too cold, but it's too hot right now in Mississippi. So maybe we'll be able to make some time in between weddings and our adventures. So earlier in the video, I said that we had a little bit of a life update, and some exciting news. So I'm just going to get into it. We are currently in the process of buying some land. It is about 20 minutes from where we currently live. It's 10 acres, and we're supposed to close on it this week. So it's not currently secured, but we're currently buying land. So to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, you probably, if you've been following along for a little while, you know that we went through a debt-free journey. About 5 years ago, we started this. We bought the current house that we live in to renovate. We completely gutted it, renovated it, sold our other house when we moved in here, and downsized to 600 square foot. It wasn't exactly the location that we wanted, but it was a 5 to 6 year plan. And the plan was to become debt free and be able to live a little bit more simpler, to enjoy life a little bit more, and not have as much stress on us. But also to get to move to Central Florida. We wanted to be near Disney. We wanted to go to Disney on a weekly basis, if not a daily basis. And that dream is still there, but the housing market has just really kind of crushed that dream for the current times that we are in. Yes, we became debt free and we are in a way better place than we were 5 years ago. We live a little more simpler and a lot less stress is on us. But at the same time, Wade just started a new job. He and I are growing this brand new wedding videography business, and we do travel a lot with this business, but we are also not traveling to the Central Florida area. We're traveling more in the surrounding states that we currently live, and one day we would like to grow that business to be able to travel all throughout the United States and even out of the country. But currently, we're only a year into this business, so we definitely don't feel like moving to Central Florida would be the best thing for right now. But also, the housing just really doesn't make me feel comfortable moving to the Central Florida right now. So we currently own our home, and we have no debt. But if we move to Central Florida, our lives would just not be as simple as they are currently. I don't know about the job situation. I do know that the housing market is just not we're not in a place to be able to buy a home outright and not have a mortgage, and HOAs are really not a thing here for the majority, and I just don't really feel comfortable getting into one. They are a very big deal there, and it's just a lot. So we are not currently looking to move to Central Florida. That is not to say that I never want to do that, but currently we are shifting our plans. And anybody that knows us, family and friends, they're very shocked that that is our current thoughts. That we're gonna buy land 10 acres just down the road from where we grew up. It's very close to a lot of our family, and we're really excited about it. It will give us more of like nature, and we currently live on half of an acre, so we have a lot of noise from traffic and things like that, but we're also a little bit further than family that we want to be. This will give us the opportunity to not only be close to our family, but also just enjoy outside more, enjoy our yard more. We've kind of outgrown this home, not in the size that it is. 600 square feet is actually not that bad for us. But when we renovated this house, we did not like redo the plan. So the floor plan is exactly the same. We just redid the whole thing. And it's just not exactly what we want. So we are wanting to build on the land that we are in the process of buying. And we're actually thinking about going in halvesies with my sister and my brother. So my brother isn't in a place that he wants to build, but he's thinking about buying a third of the land with us, and then my sister is in a place where she's wanting to build soon, and she is definitely wanting to go in halves with us. So we're either going to go in halves with her, or we're going to go in thirds with both of them. And that's just like a whole adventure in itself. It's kind of like a family compound if you think about it, but we're just really excited about it. And that is where we get to kind of branching out in sharing a little bit more content. So currently I'm not in a place to be able to share more with you guys on a daily basis, but I do want to share all of the process of this. So it is a full wooded lot, so we're gonna have to clear out a bunch of trees. We're gonna have to do a lot of things. It's a whole process, and we've already started looking into like floor plans and things like that, and we're wanting to build as soon as we possibly can, but we're not really sure how quickly it's gonna be. We don't know if we want to start for the winter or if we want to start in the spring, but there's a whole lot of stuff that we're gonna have to go through, and we want to bring you guys along for that whole adventure. So because we do have a full schedule for the remainder of the year, we're gonna have vlogs scheduled for every week until the end of the year with all of the things we currently have planned. And I want to share with you guys more in a real time of this whole adventure that we're going through. And so I'm gonna try to not gather weekly stuff, but maybe gather every couple of weeks worth of footage, and kind of like when there's like updates, and I want to share with you guys as like an extra video when those come up. So I will try to trickle in a little bit of this process along with our current schedule with our Disney vlogs and Chattanooga and Chicago. So I'm really excited about that. We've been in the planning stages for the last couple of weeks. This has only been going on for about 4 weeks behind the scenes, and we've just been waiting on it to close, and that is later this week. We'll find out if we're gonna close, and it'll all be ours. And so when that video comes out, I didn't want to have to explain all of this to you, all the backstory, and just kind of like what we're doing and why we've shifted our plans and our thoughts. But that's kind of what the future holds for our channel. We're going to be sharing a lot of that. So before this came about, we were actually thinking about going out of the country next year and maybe doing an international Disney park. That may have to go on the back burner just maybe like another year from now. So that was kind of something big that we were looking forward to next year. But with the house stuff, the land stuff, and everything that's going on, I'm not sure if that's going to be quite in the schedule for next year. But after we're done with all of that stuff, after we've shared all of that stuff, I really want to go on more of those kinds of trips. And this is kind of just the next step to be able to do things like that. So it's not a stop in travel. It actually may be the next step to travel more. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but we're really excited about all of that. So maybe not as many Disney trips or just travel in general while we're doing the land and the house stuff. But we'll have tons of fun content of that. If you guys followed along for our camper series, you'll kind of know what to expect, if not more. I want to share more details. I want to share more of like the day-to-day stuff on TikTok, so maybe follow us on our TikTok. So with that, yes, we're going to be sharing more content on our channel. I don't know where we're going to find the time or the energy, but we're going to be doing it. We're going to be putting it all out there, and it's going to be like a whole new adventure. It's something brand new. So we're going to contract, I do know for the house, we are going to contract some of the big stuff out, but a good portion of it we're going to do ourselves. So that's going to be a whole thing, and I just want to bring you guys for the whole thing. So get ready. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be a whole journey. There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows. I already know it's not going to all be pretty, but we're going to share all of that with you guys. So when you're watching this, we'll be checking into Disney a week from now, and then we'll just have like a whole vlog series coming out. But like I said, you'll see some of this whole land process and things coming out while we're putting that out. So I'm really excited to share all this with you guys. Let us know if you have any recommendations about building or just thoughts. Or just let us know if you're excited to see all of the new things that are coming to our channel. We're really wanting to grow our channel a little bit more, be more involved, and just have some fun on here. So we just haven't really had the extra time. Don't know how we're going to have the extra time this year, but we're going to try to make it work. So with that, lots of things to come. We're super excited. Thank you guys for following along, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.